Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, so I have some news, some information that just came out, and it's probably not going to make a lot of you happy. So I want to apologize from the jump. I really am sorry. I talked about it on my live morning show, but not everybody's able to catch the morning show. This is definitely going to be interesting if this is how it plays out. Now, right now, it's all speculation. We haven't heard from Bravo or any confirmation from Bravo as of yet. But there is a new report that Ramona Singer and Luann are the only two New York housewives returning for season 14. Plus, we're hearing that there are some rumored newbies joining the Real Housewives of New York cast. Guys, we have all the details and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like, according to All About the Real Housewives, a new casting report has emerged about season 14 of the Real Housewives of New York. According to a report from the Instagram account Medley, Real Housewives of New York OGs, Ramona Singer and Luann are the only housewives returning for season 14. It was said, this is from the report, it's looking like Ramona and Luann will be the only cast members returning next season. The network has plans to add a bevy of new blood to the cast in hopes of reinvigorating the franchise. I mean, if they're trying to make everyone excited about the new season, then putting Ramona on the list might not be the best way to do it. But then again, I say this too, when I do videos on Ramona or even in the live chat, there's still a bunch of people who really don't want to watch without Ramona. It's crazy to me. And, you know, we were even asking in an open discussion on the live chat on my morning show this morning, what is it about Ramona? And people were like, well, she adds controversy. But why do you want controversy on a show that's supposed to bring escapism? And I get that part too. It's a fine line. Actually, it's not really that fine of a line. There's a big difference between bringing drama, like you broke the bow off my cake, to being investigated for allegedly saying something very ignorant. Okay, now let's keep it moving. Bravo will allegedly be adding up to 5 new women to the cast, and filming will begin this fall. Okay, well, so it would be this upcoming fall. Okay. However, rumor has it that Dorinda, Medley, and Jill Saran will not be returning to season 14. That also makes me so angry because Dorinda Medley, we need her on the show. I loved her on the show, and I think that she would be so great, especially having some time off. I would rather have a Dorinda Medley over Luann right now, and I love Luann, but if we're going to pick one, or definitely over Ramona, let's bring back Dorinda Medley. She didn't do anything so crazy to get herself kicked off the show. We saw Sonia almost get into a fight with Bershawn. We saw Dorinda, who was pretty mean sometimes to Tinsley, but she never put her hands on anyone. She never almost got into a physical altercation. She was just like, you want some smoke? Come get some. It was very different. Just saying. The report also included some of the women that are rumored to be joining the season 14 cast. Now, Lucia Huang Gordon, who according to her Instagram profile is a composer of the Goddess music CDs, Goddess Celestial Realms, and Goddess Awakening, who has also composed for theater, film, television, and art installations. I am not buying that she will be joining the cast. This is one of the rumors. Now, June Ambrose is the creative director of Puma and also works as a costume designer and celebrity fashion stylist. I thought she would be amazing. She looks stunning. But Janelle made a great point on our live show this morning that she had, Jay-Z and Beyonce at her birthday parties. She styled them for a long time. She's been around. She has a big celebrity influence. A lot of people who are in her position would not want to put themselves on a reality TV show where the whole makeup of the show is conflict resolution and make themselves, I don't know. I could see why, or where Janelle's coming from, why she would not want to participate in something like the Real Housewives. It doesn't sound like it would be the right platform for June Ambrose, but I would love to see her because she is stunning. The next woman is Caroline Bermudez, and she's an influencer and hosts Carolina with Greg T in the morning on 103.5 KTU. They showed a photo of her and her family, which they look cute. Okay. I mean, we'll see. And then Camila Forbes Matheson, who is a fashion model. She's the next rumored woman. And lastly, we have this woman whose name's Sandra Ripper, who is a real estate agent at Douglas Elliman. Then let's do $1 Million Listing New York. I don't know if we need her on Real Housewives of New York. I'm shocked that they're saying that the two that they would bring back is Luann and Ramona. What about Ebony K. Williams? They better not have fired her. She better have chose to walk away if in fact she does not want to be a part of the show anymore. I hope she walked away and they did not fire her. That would really piss a lot of people off. Leah McSweeney, I can understand if she's no longer going to be a part of the show. And we're hearing that Sonia Morgan actually moved down to Florida and maybe she's finally renting out her townhouse. I don't know. I like Sonia's quirkiness. I don't think that we need to hear more about the townhouse or the Morgan family letters or her divorce. It does get messy to an extent. I do want to pick your brains though. We have heard rumors in the past, like Kamora Lee Simmons will be joining the Real Housewives of New York. And we got a completely different cast for Real Housewives of Dubai than the actual cast once we found out who they were. When the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City were announced, we got 3 or 4 members of that cast who didn't actually make it onto the show. But for that cast, to be fair, all of the women that they teased did test for the show. So maybe this could be spot on, or maybe this is trying to throw us off. When Andy Cohen did a Q&A, and I believe it was Dave Quinn, who was the author of Not All Diamonds and Rosé, the Housewives Tell-All book. When Dave asked him about the Real Housewives of New York casting, he was like, listen, we don't have any information right now, and pretty much walking us in circles. You know, there's not much we can give you. We don't know who's fired. Nobody's safe. We don't know who's coming back. But now this article comes out. I have questions. Guys, what do you think about the rumored new cast? Do you think that this is spot on? And if Ramona actually comes back to the show, will you be boycotting the show? I've heard a lot of that, just like they did with Kelly Dodd on Real Housewives of Orange County, and it worked. Kelly Dodd is no longer a part of the franchise. Or will you be watching to see how Ramona plays well with new ladies? I mean, I feel like every time you, or anytime you bring on new women to any of these franchises, the OGs, so to speak, they always haze the hell out of them and try to make it uncomfortable, which is wrong, but that's what they do. So I just want to know if you'll be watching this. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Zach and I will be going live tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. Eastern to recap the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. And we have more announcements. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets already for Spilling Tea Live with Zach and Adam, our tour dates in Nashville, LA, and New York City, then go to spillingtealive.com, grab your tickets before they run out, and join us tomorrow for our next big announcement. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.